just gonna be simplifying these surds. They're in fraction form. So when we look at fractional surds, we know that a over b square rooted is equal to square root of a over square root of b, because it's just the same thing but it's together. And when we look at this, we can turn it into square root of 1 over square root of 9, and that just equals to 1, because square root of 1 is just 1 over the square root of 9, which equals 3. Okay, then we see our second equation. We do the same thing we did up here. We split it up into 2, so square root of 8 over square root of 9. So in this one, we just do the same thing. So this equals square root of 4 times 2, because this is not all the way simplified, so we can't just write square root of 8 over square root of just 3. And if we keep simplifying this, we found our cubic number, our square number, so we can bring that on the outside, which equals 2, and our thing, which is just 2 on the inside, and this is over 3. So our final equation is 2 square root 2 over 3. When we look at this equation, we do the same principle, 20 over square root of 3. But what do we do now, because this is already square root? Well, we can't have a square root on the bottom, because that just doesn't allow it. You're not allowed to have it. So first of all, we would simplify what we can, which is up here. Some those factors that have a square number is 4 times 5, because there's a 4 over square root of 3. And the same thing from before, bring the 4 on the outside, which is 2, because you're square rooting it, over 5, 3. But now what do? Because we can't have a square root of 3 on the bottom, because it's a denominator, right? So in this case, we would just times the equation by the denominator. We do this so we can equalize the equation. So basically, it's saying that 2 square root of 5 times square root of 3 is equal to square root of 3 times square root of 3. So we're using the denominator to times it. And this would just give us 2 square root of 15 over 3 square root of 3 times square root of 3 is just 3, because these two cancel out, because when you multiply them together, it's square root of 9, which is just 3. This is our final answer.